God give country, the people, a letter, the supranational seat, and the fortune is to you, which let you stretch out both hands of the common justice. You must make the first part, and the concluding paragraph make on reciting. Your head is on the current of the common justice. You have the Almighty by right hand. You have a long life left hand. Competent way for self and sound success. Distance, you pair of feet. The guard must go over the land of the honor, light in the whole world for you. Right, this letter in danger, that I am emitting the life. Expect to see persons of this letter. Can just use your computer specially with the speciality in all trades and professions. Convey this message to every corner of the whole world. I enter the United Nations individually name the emergence of this international case. Talk about the things 6 o'clock on the afternoon of August 2nd, 1997. Then making for about 6 o'clock on day. My father is riding the locomotive to the shop street. In going to the shop, in a way in the street, and in then at the sound expert, and collide like a car which produce. Drive people fall and down injured at the car from us. My father falls from the locomotive, sleep under us, car too low by load. Death and sound cars of people are broken on afternoon of August 16 in same year. Hong Baozong sending a group of people to my home wants father to computer set to compensate several $10,000 because father is connected without dying, so does not compensate. The negotiation breaks. Meeting 8 in the common mediation committees in September want us to compensate $100,000. We are late victims. Certainly receive the court's subpoena during October. Because we are victims, so has not gone to be on trial. Brought the fixed term imprisonment of 6 months in law after this case is sent to the court and heard. Have already been flooded in the proof of the mediation committees. Write some particulars to try in addition. Until high courts are all the same, sentencing the fixed term imprisonment to for 6 months conforms. It is tried day, then late, reaching the high score Institute in Taiwan, we have already received the court verdict when arrived to the civil ground. Judge went as to compensate more than $1 million. It is said on trial that mother acts as agent Hong Qingfu ran into and did not die, entered the court and was sentenced to having punishment money, silver of front yard is put on more and more, will appear it earlier for wrong, sentenced to compensating more than $300,000 at least. The reading of supernatural intelligence by the court while having difficulty. We will pray and God to be helped. God teaches me how to want to accept the proof from the perjury proof of the price office. Have received residence perjury proof of the residence all the time. Can't miss any stratum. The God tells me redressing and injustice. We all use the foreign language so to unjust verdicts. Once a whole on the 25th of August 2003. Pay attention to. Send to the Bush President at that time. After the reporters meeting of the beginning of the year of the 2004, get the consent of world quickly. Begin the sailor 3 times. The time of 3 times of an American sailor of God. Taiwan government, let the 3 times bribes, time and amount, number of officials which involve the case all tell me. I write to the American President. Text on the United Nations and investigated by White House translation. Here after the investigation of more than 4 months, check on the 24th of June 2008 that the evidence of a crime is conclusive. Then God chose Taiwan old officers, heads, and the USA old officers here to having cases. They take me and enter the United Nations. Then God used Taiwan or the officers heads and the USA or the officers here to having cases. Take me and enter the United Nations. This is the reason why I enter the United Nations with the personal name. God's degree human to the whole world under the leadership of God, called together by the Bush President. At that time on January 9, 2004 Taiwan time, Chinese and foreign reporters are known to open for 2 hours. Make this too unjust verdict. Climb up the international stage, under God's order and capable, conduct God the whole world, and agree quickly, which government uses this international tax seller 3 times, make USA lose, name one of the powerful countries. American sellers is 3 times. Number 1. Chen Shui-bian government gets through the pipeline in August of 2005, bribe $4 million to the government. 2 officials involved the case. Number 2. The Taiwan government seized the pipeline in August of 2006, bribe $2 billion to the American government. 197 officials involved the case. Number 3. The Taiwan government seized the pipeline in March of 2007, bribe $3 billion to the American government, which president involved the case. USA, because of 3-time sale, lose strong name of the country. 1. The God tries in USA correctly. God's Son, Jesus Christ, appeared to the Bush president many times, required Bush government to do this because the God thinks the Bush president is on the speech, must be believed, and must work the fruit. Have not seen, that will not do, and is stupid in godliness in result. Have not expect Bush president up mean seller, make USA lose name one of the powerful country forever. Number 2. I write to the Bush president at the beginning 2008 February, tell he sellers and income dirty styles 3 times. Hope that the Bush president can hang the band and rein in the horse and turn from one's evil way. Insist on without able to bear the American presenting, and the master is enemy. The master takes out the money which countries all over the world send in USA, cause each having to break out one economy. Number 3. 2010, found in USA of countries all over the world, is taken out successfully, cause again economy having to break out one. Number 4. To a time of economies having after breaking out the place, USA abstinently sticks to a wrong course. The God continues changing with the natural disaster, the awareness of persons who expect to be in power in USA. USA uses up all methods, stop the United Nations to send soldiers completely, put the calamity that God dropped on one side. If USA continues obstinately sticking to a long course, the God will use more bigger calamities in USA till free in the country. The God thrives in Japan characterly. Japan is in these years to represent a foresight that the God saints have killed more than 1,000 people around. The God came in October of 2010 in person and tried since driving and making the world war 2 times on March 11, 2011. The greatest calamity, the strong strength of USA and Japan stops the United Nations to send the reform Taiwan of soldiers. Make God completely, who is furious to reduce and down the heavy calamity. The Taiwan claimed that if USA and Japan continue obstinately sticking to a long course, very much the God will drop in the bigger country until free of calamity. But the God taught correctly is tried this international case. The strong strength of elders church is stopped is an enemy with the God. The Bush president will hold for 2 hours since January 9, 2004, Chinese and foreign reporters know elders church chooses up all kinds of methods. It is greedy and rotten to stop supranational reform Taiwan. Number 1, March 19, 2005, and 2 days on the 26th, the parade is held respectively by 2 parties of the Kuomintang and the Minjindang protest USA and the continent interfering the Taiwan internal affairs. The picture with all strengths of elders church is strength number 2. The Church of Elders in the whole stage, assembled in the large city in August of 2007, parade in the city. Happened, typhoon, heaven day rain, blow and turn over the car quickly in strong trials and hardships. The clergyman said unexpectedly, let Albert politely and visited the master in the road. It is really a huge joke. The master does not go to church in the church on day week, go to the street to keep out the God. Number 3, elders church and the government will cooperate in September of 2008 hold and parades legally in Kaohsiung stop supranational reform Taiwan evil execution with all strength. The items of facing the United Nations are handled. Elders church and the government cooperate with all strength stop the execution of supranational degree. Number 4. Number 5. Elders Church was in South and the North on February 3, 2011, two large stadiums of the department hold and play the meeting for the country. Expect that God keeps Taiwan quiet, cause God to be furious. The clergymen in the whole country will gather someday in March. The secret is great for the country. The whole province in Taiwan 2011 does not assign to the religious sect in the last few months. Unite and defend Taiwan crime. Held the country in the new bamboo gymnasium on October 15, 2011. The family placed breakfast in Illinois do not seek the degree of the God something, the degree to the United Nations of God, which translated from American White House from 2008. Paste the letter which I wrote on the United Nations and investigate. It is that the evidence of a crime is concurrency after the investigating and verifying of more than 4 months. The United Nations come to reform Taiwan with all kinds of methods, greedily and ruthlessly, positively. There are several listed below. The most important measure. Number 1. From September 1st, 2008 to the 28th of February of 2009, the economic sanctions gradually to last 6 months, putting with the illegal fund. Number 2. Send the United Nations a personnel to go to Taiwan to deal with in 2009. 2006 having many times sending soldiery with it at the USA government. 2009 fasten and hinder. Number 3. Soldiers of school for January 20, 2010 and April, stopped by the Obama president. Number 4. The soldier of school in March of 2011 are stopped by the Obama president. Number 4. Number 5. The United Nations authorized China largely on August 22, 2011. Leader Lu sent the sky let the mission of 2 armies comes to my door. It flies very slowly, very low, and sees the place that I lived. Will plan to send soldiers in a few days. Funds by the Obama government called beautiful, is heavy natural disaster. Number 6. The United Nations most countries of October 21, 2011 families. All very families, all very good. The greeting rotten case of Taiwan of reform. Obama President Tuesday, this night of his power, insert it to very gods, every king marks chest, very mark known the evil, the revolution of Taiwan. Number 7. In a meeting of the United Nations on October 29, 2011, Obama President announces and cancels the greedy rotten case of Taiwan of reform, calls every king monarch to be in uproar. We all aggrieved in the heart why crime of trying Taiwan. Let God should come in person. Number 1. It is corruptive. Let it is the universality. Let it is greedy and rotten in Taiwan. There are 15,000 cases of involving in this greedy rotten case, including 200 Bush government officials. Number 2. Taiwan has more high to its doors to become have been high to total being high water, high to rank the carbon pollution by government, industry, or attract Taiwan to do. For instance, 8 factories come in a department in Erlin. There are 9 factories all altogether. To add to the regional paper factory in October of 2011 and 2012. Yes, April, Taiwan. Water Department West is arranged into inner sea, cause a lot of living beings, death of sea floor of and so on of oyster clam fish. The living beings not dying are contained huge and poisonous. 2 foot sanctuary bright red light of the people. The party in part says if it can't have any pigeon, what come people, the government will be in the future. It is an opinion to depend on the opinion of the government. The party not in office says and corrupt, except that the crime mills. Translate: if people have robbed others' property of officials and robbed one of property of the country, it is in a sense to restrain memory and break the law not all guilty. Number 3. Taiwan hang on and sensible order, law, soil, air, water, my people have lost. Look like it very much. Have lost. Look like it very much. Look like it very much.
我相信它还有3十个。